Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's reading is going to be for Capricorn. This is going to be for April 14th through the 30th of 2020. If you're new to my channel, welcome in. Please subscribe, click the bell to receive the notifications before you leave. Down in the description box below, you're going to find more information about the reading. I do have my Etsy down there. I make some really cool stuff on Etsy. Tarot related stuff is coming. I've been working on a lot of that. And then I also have my social media links are down there. And if you do want a personal reading with me, there's an email address that you can send an email to, and we can talk about doing a personal reading for you. Most of these readings, they may or may not resonate with you. Once again, they're just general readings, so they aren't going to resonate with everybody. And cross-watchers are welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I did pre-shuffle the cards already, and it's going to be for Capricorn. This is going to be April 14th through the 30th of 2020. So we're just going to jump in here and see what we have going on for Capricorn. I peeked in on your last reading too, so I'm excited to see what we got going on. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Cups. Okay. With your last reading, it was for some of you, is a new person coming in. Okay. I believe that some of you are still reluctantly holding on to something from your past. It might have been like a past relationship. We have Five of Pentacles here. So a Five of Pentacles is just feeling left out in the cold. This can also represent a breakup. Going through a breakup with somebody, it's just a connection that is literally hanging by threads, if even that. This is not a happy card. This is not a happy place that you want to be in. Okay. But you do want love. You do want to show what you've got to offer, right? Because I believe you do have a lot to offer. You could have some good fortune coming to you too. Like a higher paying job or something. That's kind of the message that's coming to me when it pertains to that. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. Okay. So sometimes when I see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it gives me energy of like maybe you or the other person, however you can flip it, might not actually be like taking care of yourself as well as you should be. You could be neglecting things, you know, little things like maybe getting your hair done or chores around the house or something, just things like that. It could also just be a lack of that intuitive, motherly nature. Some of you could have had something happen with your mother recently. We could have had a mother-related illness. Yeah, my friend is a Capricorn and his mother just passed away. I think like just 2 weeks ago or something. I see that. I see some Capricorns have actually lost their mother during this time. And dealing with a little bit of a breakup. There's still some there's still some triumph going on. But I think for some of you, you're kind of dealing with a lot, kind of dealing with a heavy load. I think you are trying to keep it positive. You're trying to keep it upbeat. So that's good. I'm going to go ahead and clarify some more of these cards. So we have the Nine of Cups here for Capricorn. Four of Cups. Yeah, so we have some reluctancy going on. You're reluctant to accepting an offer of some sort. I think it's because you feel like you deserve better. Maybe you deserve better than the offer that's being presented to you, which is totally okay, totally acceptable. It could just also be not the right time for an offering right now. or you could just not be feeling it. Just not be feeling it right now, you know? And that's okay. We're all in a period where we're retracting kind of inward right now. I mean, not everybody is, but I mean, a lot of people are kind of retracting inward right now, okay? So if you're retracting inward from a certain situation because you feel a certain way, I would say don't worry about that. Don't feel bad about that. I think that that's totally fine and actually really normal. So I'm going to go ahead and keep clarifying these. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse? Okay, so I had the Six of Cups come out and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So yeah, we're dealing with childhood energy. So for those of you where it's resonating with your mother, absolutely, because we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can resemble, I mean, this can be a couple different things, but if it's pertaining to a mother that's passed away, this is the Six of Cups. This is the children. This is the connectivity. This is the young energy, the childlike energy. This is memories from the past. This is even somebody, and then pertaining to a love interest, this could even be somebody coming back around and reaching back out to you, somebody that you weren't talking to for a while, but it's somebody essentially from the past. With the Ace of Swords, this is definitely going in deeply, intuitively, into the third eye, and very much thinking and processing what is happening. What is happening in your life, what is happening in general, however that resonates with you. This is definitely thinking. This could definitely be thinking a lot about the past. You could be remembering these past memories with your mother, past memories with an old lover. You're in your head, and I think you're thinking. You're definitely thinking. You're definitely analyzing situations. You're trying to decipher whether they make sense, whether you should go move forward with those situations, and I think that's good. I think you should definitely think logically. When it comes to death, when it comes to loss, when it comes to new opportunities, it's very important to think logically. So it's very good. I feel like I feel like you're not all over the place. Even though some things around you have fallen apart, you're still pretty, you still have it together pretty well. Okay. So I'm just going to get a couple more cards. Let's see, why is the Five of Pentacles here for Capricorn, April 14th through the 30th, 2020. Five of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah, along with that Five of Pentacles, with that breakup, I mean, obviously, there is some hurt. There is some hurt. There was some hurt words. There was some hurt things that involved that. All right. So this is definitely having some walls up, having some guards up. This is just seriously thinking about the actual ways that somebody has treated you, the actual things that someone has said to you, and then the actual events and how that has led you to your path that you have now. I think that some of you that tried to go back to an old lover recently, you tried to go back to an old lover too, and it didn't work out. You were reluctant to take their offer because I don't think that they've changed. I don't think that the hurtful things that they do or say to you are going to change. I think it's going to stay that way. So if any of you were thinking about going back to your ex, I just see a lot of hurt and a lot of pain in that venture. I don't see anything like super positive coming out of that because I still see that same energy of you feeling left out in the cold, you feeling disconnected, unhappy. this could have been like an in and out relationship where there was a lot of breaking up and getting back together, breaking up. This could have happened quite a few times for the two of you, okay? I'm going to go ahead and see if I've got any more messages. The Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. It doesn't have to be. I feel like you're staying very stable during this challenging time. I feel like you're very smart and you're handling it very, very well. I do see that. So I definitely praise you for that, because, you know, that's strong. That's big of you. Let's see if there's any more messages that we have for Capricorn for April 14th through the 30th of 2020. Do we have any more messages for Capricorn? I have the High Priestess, Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. Let's see if we can get those all in the frame. Okay. So this is a mouthful. This has a lot going on here. For some of you, that Three of Cups card is going to be third party. Bottom of the deck, we do have Page of Pentacles, so just like to, I always like to say the bottom of the deck, and I know other people do. Okay, so Three of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, I believe that you might have been doing some third party. Either you or the other person. But I think some of you might have been kind of in and out of one relationship into another relationship into another relationship. Try like a triangle. You're triangling. If that, I'm just making up words. Some of you have been triangling. And if that doesn't resonate with you and that doesn't pertain to your relationship, this could also just be the no contact. We're all stuck at home. A lot of us have a stay-at-home order where we have to permanently isolate from the entire society right now. So this can also resemble that. But when it comes to that person from your past, and just as of lately, some of you are just feeling like 10 of Swords stabbed in the back. Now, 10 of Swords, this is a rough card because it really, honestly, it says a lot. It says a lot about how somebody would feel. And not only that, but those feelings are really, really, really emotionally tiring. And they're big. They're big emotions. They're not easy to feel, those types of emotions. But along with that 10 of Swords, you know, it's a completion card. Some of you are completing, you know, a vicious cycle that you've had to deal with, that you've been battling for some time. And even though it wasn't easy, and even though it was hard, and it might have been really ugly, it's done, and it's coming to an end. With this paired up with this Three of Cups, I do feel like for some of you, it is pertaining to your triangular relationship that you might have going on. Some type of a third party somewhere. You know, they have just stabbed you in the back. They have left you depleted. So, I mean, if they do try to come back around, I don't suggest doing a reconciliation with that person, because like I said before, I don't see that things are going to change there. Okay. So the last card that we're going to talk about here is the High Priestess, and that did show up in the upright, which is beautiful. You know, this is such a lovely card in the tarot deck. This is Victorian card, and it's also the psychic card. I think that your psychic abilities are very, very strong right now. I think that you have all of the keys and all of the tools. You're very, very wise. I think some of you are very, very wise. Beyond your years, or maybe your years are what make you wise. And I feel like you're connecting deeply within a soul aspect of what frequency wave we're on right now, where the trajectory is going upon this evolutionary step. You have a connection to it. It's strong too. You have highly intuitive connections to the divine. You know, sometimes I'm sure you can probably read other people's thoughts, finish somebody's sentences, things like this. Connected to the moon. You could be very connected to the moon. And just very spiritual on any kind of spiritual aspect. Spiritual with God, spiritual with being atheist, and spiritual just frequency, however that pertains to you. We don't generalize here on this channel. So whatever to you is spiritual, your guidance is high, and it's trying to show you, and it's seeking for you, and I think that you're connecting to it very well. So yeah, that's what I have for you today, Capricorn. If you guys do want an extended reading or a personal reading, please send me an email and I will get back to you. I check my emails every day. And yeah, if this did resonate with you in any kind of way, like this video, leave a comment, let me know. I would like to hear about it. And please don't forget to subscribe before you guys leave. And I'll see you guys again on the next one. Take care.